What is that, man?
I mean, it takes you back to like that kid mind, that explorative, childlike mind. All of them do.
So it's like the blood is definitely flowing through your body easier. There's more that's stimulating your brain.
It's numbing your prefrontal lobe.
The decision making, and it's just the decision making mechanism.
Yeah,
it's just allowing you to
it's just allowing you to be free. You're less cautious, which would show how he could just freestyle, like unabashed, just like unaffected by anyone else in the room.
Yeah, you would always have to do that to do it without drugs. You would just have to force yourself to do it, and even when you're self-conscious, like you just have every time you get self-conscious of it, you have to just burst out and do it, no matter what. Until people just knew you as the person who would do it, and no matter what, that was just you.
Yeah, man. Because
who is that though? That's like political activist or something. Because those guys have vices, but they have like fewer vices.
Or not? I don't know. Oh, political activists.
Yeah, like
politicians.
Oh no.
That's what it's. All I heard was politics.
Politics. You were like, oh fuck, Trump.
Shit, that's a whole motherfucker right there. Poopy pants, straight. Epstein, parties. Jesus.
I was listening to somebody, they were talking about Epstein, they were saying like was it that, I think it was Tim Dillon. He was like, Epstein wasn't the most brilliant mind, like in terms of finance, but he was good at getting people together and meeting people.
Yeah. I think like Weinstein, one of the brothers, said he was almost like when he was talking to him, he said he was almost like a fucking my brain's fucked right now. What's his name? Hugh Hefner for that community. For that group.
Yeah. The head, so like the top socialite in that world. Yeah, because Hef would have been the top of the sex world. Yeah, it's so strange, man, because you start thinking about the psychology, and this is like your lane, man. Like, it's all psychology. How can you predict? And it's like, even if you can predict that somebody's a train wreck, if you can benefit, like imagine, you get an option to go on tour from a popular group, and you say yes. Now you know this group is notorious for doing all kind of wild, crazy shit, but they give you the opportunity to go on tour. And you know, once you go on tour, you're gonna be in the mix of a lot of this stuff. You're not gonna go to the tour manager and be like, no, the stuff that they're doing on this tour is not what I agree with. Like, you're gonna go, you're gonna get the money. And I feel like the psychology of the people around you is what's most interesting to me in this situation. It's like with R. Kelly.
Like what?
Like, people are taking the money and looking the other way.
Oh, so that's what you mean.
Yeah, in like a lot of different ways. I went from like Epstein and psychology like back to this shit. It's so fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, they want to keep getting that money, so they're gonna look away when Epstein is going on a date with a kid, teenager. Exactly.
Or he keeps it
countless ones. Who knows how many tours? And it wasn't just R. Kelly, obviously. I've read multiple rock books, rock and roll, like autobiographies, biographies.
Yep.
And a lot of our favorite rock stars were smashing under the fucking legal limit, and it's fucking dark to say. I'm sorry. I'm not the fucking most coof person, but or polite, but yeah. I mean, I heard that shit in the John Lennon book. Well, not really the underage. I just assumed because his fan base was kids, and they were all over 18 when it started. So if you're fucking people on your team are bringing back a girl for you to fuck every time before you can go on stage because it supposedly gets the performance jitters out of the way. Not all of the girls were fucking 18. Come on. This is back in the fucking day. It's just obvious.
I think there's this deep. You just really sparked something. I think there's this deep guilt that comes with getting things from people, even things that you may deserve. At least in Western culture, there's a guilt built in. So you would fuck a girl before your show so that you could feel less deserving of the praise you're about to get. Because you're about to get bombarded with a shit ton of admiration. So it's hard for you to take that.
Yeah, or he's just a sex addict and that was a cool excuse.
That could be it too.
Or what he said is true. Like, I need to smash before a show. Like, instead of the 80s, they were doing both. They were fucking slamming down heroin, fucking a bunch of groupies, and then play. Like,
hit play.
Like, yeah, like I've seen stuff like a journalist talking about he took a random girl that he was potentially trying to date, so he took her out to a Motley Crue show, and he got backstage, access because of his, his status at the time, and he said Nikki Sixx looked at her, immediately hiked up her skirt and pulled her panties down and started fucking her right then, in front of everybody, and she was like speechless, kind of. Maybe a little bit of starstruck, caught off guard. It's the 80s. Who knows how people's brains were acting back then? A lot of shit was wild back then. But that's a story that he said, and I read it, and I can't, I'm not saying it's true, but it was not saying it's false either.
Yeah.
I mean, Kiedis had a song called, what? The Chili Peppers, and they're one of my favorite bands, but I mean, it's back in the day, whatever. I'm not giving any excuses for anybody. This is just what the fuck we're talking about at the moment. But,
shit. No.
Catholic Schoolgirls Rock was supposedly from when he smashed some random groupie in a bathroom, and while they were on tour, he had to be like 24. He said the girl was 16, and she was a Catholic schoolgirl, and he admitted to that in his autobiography. So I'm saying, of course, R. Kelly's a piece of fuck shit, and he's filming himself literally peeing on and smashing teenagers that are under 18. And I mean, even with being over 18 slightly, you can still get shit on right now. Sometimes, like Chris D'Elia got fucked over for kind of liking girls that were barely legal.
Barely legal is a term.
They shat all over him for like a year. Now he's like this edgy dude. He went from like didn't make a dent, like super wild, funny. Never has to do drugs, but he's addicted to puss, and that's usually the alternative. I never met anybody who was not addicted to one of the two, if not both. But
yeah, the closest people, maybe this is why, like, there's a subtle admiration, or people. There's a little known reasoning for people's admiration of athletes, and I think it's because they have to sacrifice a lot of vices in order to keep their level like really high, even though they get caught, somebody will be caught up in a sex scandal or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're definitely fucking groupies the entire season. Not every one of them, but I mean, if you got Kobe tattletelling on fucking Shaq, well, Shaq does it too. I mean, like, and he was like, oh, he fucked the code up. I mean, you got fucking girls going on Adam 22's podcast talking about they're fucking the whole team. Like,
yeah, I guess I was thinking more of like Olympic athletes, and I don't know what they're doing behind closed doors, but
yeah, what they had, just trained for 4 years.
Yeah, just to be at the
for
height
a fucking
of your
couple weeks.
Yeah, just to be like the height of your game. Like maybe Jordan was killing it, like with the ladies every night after a game. I mean,
yeah, he said, he'd wake up, he'd go to his hotel room and there'd be girls literally in the closet.
Yeah, so maybe he was like tapping all of them. Somehow though, he managed to keep.
You gonna tap some?
Yeah, maybe just not as much as others.
You see a Caruche in there.
Oh, I gotta get that one.
You're like, You won the game. Congratulations.
All the rest of you. Wait. You wait.
Give me that. Fuck that.
There's a certain. It's that access. You know.
Access. I could not even imagine how it'd be if I had so much access younger. I mean, even now, if you gave me a fuckload of access right now, I would
probably do.
I get lit for a proper amount of time. Not as lit as a kid would get.
Like unaddictably lit.
Yeah, you know, like I already know, like, oh, I don't like being hungover. I don't like when I take too many pills. I've already felt my heart racing off too much Adderall multiple times. I don't want a fucking heart attack. I already know the limits of things. I already felt shit happen when you had taken a bunch of fucking Molly or ecstasy back in the day, back when niggas was doing that shit. But I don't even do that anymore because all the fucking fentanyl and people pressing pills. I don't trust shit that motherfuckers press themselves. But yeah, only if it, somebody actually has like a issue and they can fucking get some shit straight from the proper pharmacy. But like, and even then I wouldn't. All these youngins dying got me fucking not wanting to do opioids. But yeah,
there's almost a psychology to it that says you want to expand the amount of time that you can do the drugs, so you should probably do them in a measured way. I don't know what to do with that one. I'm just
I always thought of people like if a druggie would just take every fucking thing, but reasonably, right? Wouldn't be like addicted to one or two or three of them. Feels like, okay, I'll drink 1 or 2 beers, smoke a little bit of weed, maybe take an Addy,
pop some shrooms.
That's a proper diet right there.
We're not done yet.
Oh yeah, we ain't done.
That's meal 1.
Yeah, that's
meal 2 is pop a perk.
Maybe a half.
Crush a Zan. Have a shake of lean.
Pour 1 instead of a 4.
Now it's a proper diet.
You're waking up well rested.
No, sleep 1 hour. Because you took an Adderall but ended up.
Oh yeah, the Adderall's gonna fuck you.
Dude, that's like 9 drugs right there.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Did I count right? I probably didn't count. Wait, beer, lean, perk, Zan, oxycodone. That's another one.
Yeah, I mean it's like an older person's like vitamin pack, you know.
The adult vitamin pack, bro. The real world vitamin pack.
Facts, man. Keep you here, man. Keep you out here with your loved ones, man.
It's like you laying here on a spaceship and the spaceship crashes and you pop out.
Get the vitamins.
They tell you which one to take first. First thing you do when you hit Earth.
First thing with Earth is the Adderall.
Pop an Addy. Cause you have to wait.
You gotta you gotta be ready for what the fuck you about to see.
Alright, what's next and how soon after?
Weed. Weeder, one of the beers.
You gotta calm down, but be able to really see it.
And the beer has to be cold. If you're gonna only do 2, you gotta do it right.
You gotta do 2
cold as fuck. Fuck a shot. That shit's gonna go away quick. Might as well be 3 light beers. I don't know the math. Don't judge me.
We forgot math.
Yeah, that's Adderall.
In a high concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's messy, dirty, heavy Adderall. Amphetamine. That's how I know. When I'd be like, I took too much one time, and I was like, "Yo, this is what these bikers be going right here." They be like, "What?" Just fucking gas station to gas station to the little bar, like going all the way across the country, like with no sleep. And then they go like,
"You're a motorcycle roller."
I remember I went to a biker bar one time, and like with one of my co-workers. And this is Georgia, and we're going pretty far out of Atlanta to go there. And he's like, "Yeah, come to this bar I go to." I'm like, "Fuck it, whatever. I'm drunk already." We hop in his truck, we go there. It's like one of the racist ones.
Hey.
But it's not, the people that work there aren't racist for shit. But it's the people that it attracts don't all the way like niggas that much. So I walk up in there, and I'm over here like faded. People buying me shots, talking to people. I made this one motorcycle guy with a leather jacket with all sorts of fucking patches and shit. I forget his squad, whatever it was. He started crying, talking to me. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Oh my god, like you're so fucking cool, but like I got my opinions, man. I have my opinions about your people." I was like,
"Oh man."
He was literally crying, like weeping, and I was like, "Bro,
I've seen that.
Calm down, dude. You're chill, man. Calm down." Like, I didn't say calm down. That word never works. That word combination rarely works. But I was like, dude, what? Like, come on. You don't think I have eyes? I know what's going on here. But that's neat that I made some sort of an impact momentarily before you go back to whatever you think normally.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Because you don't know unless you're around people. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's really just the story. I was like, talking to a biker gang because they were just around. And when I get a certain level of buzz, I talk to everybody in the room. But yeah, I'll wake up with 12 new, over-exaggeration, 4 or 5 new numbers in my phone, and I know who the fuck they are.
Hey!
Who's this? Who's that?
Sherry.
Exactly. But I went on a proper tangent right there. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Nah, we were talking about bikers and meth, man. But
yeah, meth. This meth is one of the ingredients to our cocktail for, healthy living.
Nah, you just said something that was
wellness. What's up?
Yeah, meth and eggs.
And I'm allergic to eggs, so what do you want to do?
Nah, that's what you're saying. It's easier for you to talk to people with drinks.
Yeah, I've always been shy.
Juice WRLD.
I've always been shy. Well, I mean, I was only shy after a certain amount of incidents, and then I got shy. But then after that, I was always shy.
Dude, why did nobody get Juice WRLD a trainer? Like, did he just you can't force it on anybody? But did anybody say like, dude, like let's get you down about 15, 20 pounds. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna, like nobody offered as an option to dress. Because for me, I know when I want to stop smoking weed, I'll start working out more, and that's like the way I do it. It's like, okay, I want to smoke, go do a little quick session. You want to smoke, and it kills it pretty quickly. The craving goes away within like a week, depending on how hard I work out. But you gotta like be committed to like focusing like that for like 7 to 14 days on training, like plan your day around the workouts.
Word.
That's how I do it, and it crushes the will quicker. After that.
But when you need it to create it, fucks it in the face. Fucks it all the way in the face with a giant.
Shoot, niggas do
anime dragon. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It annihilates you, man.
Total.
It gives you everything it's got. It hits you with its best shot.
Man, it
has the eye of the tiger.
The drugs have the eye of the tiger.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Ultra instinct.
They just stare at you in your face. Like, what you gonna do? You can't not take me.
And that's at a time when you don't want to.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Funny thing about humans.
Yeah, man. You were saying how many pills did Juice WRLD took?
He said
a day or something?
At some point he was in the 20s.
Jesus.
In the 20s. Combination with the lean and whatever that does. Excuse me. Man, over 20 pills. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I get it. Yeah, like I've taken pills for a little while, and it does escalate faster than any other drug I've ever taken. That escalates quickly. Like it's like, one, I feel great until I sleep, pretty much. Now, I need 1.5. Now I need 2. Now I need, constantly. It's a constant.
Yeah.
A constant growth.
And it's something else, man. Yeah, I was saying like earlier, I was thinking to myself like, You read that book, Think and Grow Rich?
Yeah, a few times.
Right. You know how they talk about, and there's this other book, I think, either the same guy or a guy in the same circle around the same time. It's called like The Law of Success. And it's the same stuff, but the guy talks about auto-suggestion and like, you know, it's like telling yourself, because you were saying earlier, like smart people talk to themselves. Yeah, so like if you're constantly telling yourself what you're gonna do, or, you know, like you're sleeping, you need to get out of bed, so you say get up, you keep repeating that to yourself. Like it takes no physical effort to do that, but it takes like this, it's like this mental effort. It's like lifting weights to keep telling yourself, okay, write the report, record the episode, record the song, whatever it is, you know? And then I guess the idea is if you do it enough, you'll be more productive because you'll keep bugging yourself to do shit until you wake up one day and you're way further along than where you started. So I remember like when I was like, I think I was like 20, 21, 22, something like that. I wanted to be a Navy SEAL, so I started going to this like Navy SEAL training camp, and it's like for people who are thinking about going into it. So they got like these ex-SEALs, or maybe some of them are still like operating or whatever, but they're working up guys to get physically ready to go to buds. So I'm eating, doing the swims and the runs and the push-ups and all this stuff, and the whole time like I'm preparing my mind too to like take cold showers and like get up on a schedule or like religiously, and like I go so deep into this shit to where
doing power poses.
I'm sure that was part of that shit too, like keeping that image. But yeah, I mean, exactly, because I'm telling myself, like there's like a piece of paper on the floor and I don't feel like getting it, and I'm at work and I'm falling asleep on the aisle, but I keep telling myself like, get up and get that piece of paper and put this can on the shelf and turn it this way. No, it's a little crooked. You can't leave it like that. It can be better. Do it better. Turn it. And it's like I'm telling myself all these little silly things.
The customer picks it up and like, I don't need it, and then they put it backwards or in a different location.
Go fix it. It has to be fixed right. It's like so you see where this is going, right? Like it creates this like robotic thing in you to where this one lady said it's like the 5-second rule or something, where if you get a thought and it's something you know you need to do, you get on it.
I think I've seen that. Yeah. Whatever that is. I remember hearing that from a lady.
Yeah, what was it? Impact Theory or some shit?
I don't know. I might have been TED Talk.
Okay, TED Talk. Yeah. But it's wild. Like, if you relate that to drugs, it's kind of like to stop. Like, there's rehab, which is like people forcefully removing you from the environment.
Yeah.
Right?
So you want to be like, I'm 2 days good. I can do it manageably now. It's like... Right. It's a weird word. Is that even a word? But yeah.
Yeah, manageable.
Okay.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah.
But then there's like, okay, you got these people who go cold turkey and they say like, I just decided one day to stop.
I don't think they are in enough. I think that's like people saying, I got touched when I was a kid, compared to a girl being like, I was fucking raped for years.
One is like the first level
like,
of
it's
hell.
all under the same umbrella of molestation, but one of them is dramatically different.
Yeah. So what, like, it's like the abyss. Like they were talking about in the doc.
They were talking about, yeah.
It's like just a dark place.
Yeah, I can imagine with those type of drugs. Like, I've never been on like a insane opioid addiction. Like, that's crazy. Like, I felt it creeping in and I stopped. And I was like, well, not doing that. No, hell no.
It's like too deep. It's like way deep.
Yeah, it's like, this is really escalating quickly.
Cause you can go and then not come back.
Yeah, because you know, you smoke weed when you're a kid, teenagers, like a blunt. You're just getting super high. You're getting higher than you're ever gonna get again, unless you're like overdoing it. But like I remember getting that fun high where everything was dramatically funny.
Yeah.
It was like this weird giggly, weird thing that I never experienced after that. After the first year or so of smoking weed, even when I got strong shit, I'll get high and kind of like dopey high.
Yeah.
Kinda like, I'm high.
But it's like by yourself in this way. It's like,
yeah, but like that shit where you're giggling and everything is funny, that's the beginning of weed.
But maybe that shit's also too like life happens.
And kid brain, who knows? I don't know.
Because if you get bread, right, and you sitting pretty, and you're around your people, and y'all all smoking, and you got everything you want, and like you're not heavily addicted to something else that could like kill you, I bet those highs, where everybody's joking and shit, I bet those highs are just as good because you don't have the drama.
Honestly, I think it's, excuse me, potentially, but I don't know. But I do remember after I didn't smoke for a long time, smoking weed again, I got giggly again.
So if you have a break, like it comes back.
A long break.
That makes sense.
Like I couldn't stop smiling. I felt like I was just making the dumbest faces. Like I was making like Key and Peele, like, you know, the faces Jordan Peele would make.
Yo,
I feel like I was making those faces all the whole time. Talking to sober people, like, oh my god, what's going on?
There was a dude in the doc who looked like Jordan Peele, bro. Who was it? Is it
McConan?
Is it McConan?
That's the one.
He looks like Jordan Peele, bro.
That's me.
Yeah. And like probably from like the same tribe.
Same tribe.
Yo. Black genetics.
People popping up, man, coming through the house, looking like people.
Looking like niggas.
Looking like it.
Oh, that my cousin. No.
Doppelganger face ass.
Shit.
It's like that, man. Shit. It's weird though. I remember seeing a while back, there was this dude who looked like Snoop.
Nipsey?
No, there was a dude that they found. It was like a
Snoop. Really looked like Snoop.
Yeah, it was like a real Snoop lookalike. I don't remember the story, but
I saw a Kanye lookalike. Not in person, just, you know.
Kanye?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
I seen niggas with Kanye face though. I have. It is because he has a different skull. He has a different skull.
Like what's the dimensions? What's going on with Ye? The goat.
What's Ye's dimensions?
The goat skull.
The goat skull.
Yo.
That sound like a heavy metal Mastodon album.
The goat skull. Holy shit.
Man, there's so many bands I haven't listened to in so long, bro. Disturbed. Fucking, I used to get off the Disturbed, man. Like them, they was dope.
Man, yeah, I have a small amount of. If it's not dramatically nostalgic, I probably won't even play it.
Yeah. I feel that. Like the last era of good rock bands was like what, mid 2000s?
Yeah.
Like
right before things got like that kind of weird pop thing that they were doing. Where like the bands were like these kind of, I mean,
like rock.
The thing that Foster the People brought in, but I liked Foster the People. If that makes any sense. That kind of indie, kind of happy-ish thing. Oh no.
Before that hit. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. And I
mean,
like 21 Pilots.
Bands, like, you know, like.
Kind of takes that image in a sense, but they do more hip hop.
Yeah, they were on those channels because the marketing and the branding, and that was the fan base, and they were able to do that. But because they were more like a rap group.
Now it's like drug culture.
With a rap singing group. What's up?
I said everything's drug culture. Even I don't know. I haven't listened to a lot of rock lately. I don't know what are they talking about in rock now?
I have not heard of a fucking new rock song in a long time.
Wow.
I have not heard it. A new one? What's rock? Not out here. Not in Atlanta.
Yeah, you gotta have trap, man. Trap is just like the takeover sound. Like eat your dinner. I'm gonna eat I'm eating my food and your food.
Trap is the sound. It's not too much and it's not too little, you know?
Yeah, you can put it on kid shit.
It's not like drill to where it's like, all right, how many songs can we do with this?
Right.
You know, New York style. Or,
yeah, I can't imagine like a 12-year-old girl doing like I can doing a straight drill song. I can see that. She's 12. She's like a young Cardi B coming up, and like she's like orphanage raised, super raised.
But it would still have to be pretty like intense. Maybe not. Maybe you could throw it on a happier melody, but you can there's happy trap. You know what I mean? There's pop trap. There's like
right.
They'll throw trap at the end of a country song. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Trap can go anywhere. It's so crazy. It's like weird. It's like taking grandma and dressing her up in clothes that say she's 30 years younger. And like as long as she's moderately in shape, she'll look pretty cool. She'll still be a grandma, but she'll just look cool.
It just makes these cool.
That's what trap is to like. I mean, Jesus, to country music. Like MIA, her best stuff is trap. And she makes cool world music. Those beats, those Afro beats and stuff like that.
That's neat.
Yeah, but her trap shit is like...
Yeah, she had some...
I like her, man.
I forgot that song I really love a lot. But I fight the ones that fight me. I always like that one.
Oh, shit. Which album was it off of?
I have no idea. I just remember Tracy used to play it in the car.
Oh.
On the way to places.
I gotta go back and check that out, man.
Yeah.
Like all her albums when they come out, I'll listen to them. I'll bang them for a while. When I used to truck drive, I used to bang her. I don't know. I used to bang her.
Used to bang in my head.
Man.
When you were driving trucks.
When I was driving trucks. Man, I'm like, say that.
Straight up G.
I wish. That girl.
Cause
I'm her soul, man.
Yo, she's awesome. No, but yeah, I love it, man. Diplo, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, when she had paper planes.
Yeah, and there's more. I just can't remember. I remember some shit. I remember the thoughts of him, you know. Some dope ass songs.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Yeah, man, but trap is come on.
That's it.
I mean, I'm biased, obviously, because I'm literally on Atlanta soil as we speak, but yeah, just being like, I mean, I wasn't born here either. I can kind of know what not being too biased.
I mean, this has kind of been a stew in the making too, because you got like it's like a southern thing. Atlanta's got it now, but it's always been like a southern thing, because you got like 3-6, you know, Memphis. Florida even has a piece of it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a... Houston. Yep. It's just a southern kind of thing. And it's kind of evolved too. It's crazy because if you look at like booty music, like Uncle Luke.
Yeah.
Shit like that. That up-tempo.
Mm-hmm.
That was... I don't know. What is that classified as trap? I never asked that question before.
Nah, it's just like bouncer... I don't know what the fuck you would call that shit. Bass music. Dance music.
I mean, cause it's like, yeah, it's weird. Like it could definitely be broken down to like when the hats hit, when the bass hits and all that. So mathematically it could be worked out, but.
Yeah, cause trap sounds good in most tempos. Cause like, I noticed when I would hear like metal covers, or just the emo rap scene, how their melodies sound just like the Warped Tour bands and shit, just on the trap beats. And R&B singers, everybody could fucking do their own vibe with it.
Yeah, it breathes life into people's careers. I've seen.
Yeah, like I would hear Death Grips remixes with trap, and it was lit.
Yeah, man, it's those. It's crazy because the elements are minimal. We're talking like frequency and range differences, but it's like bass, hats, and snares.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, and then you can everything else is like synths and layers or whatever, right?
Yeah. Do you want to do like synths, guitars, major, minor, happy, mad, sad, horror movie, you know, EDM, cap, you know. Country, you go anywhere.
and then tempos. So it's those three elements plus melodies and then the tempo.
Yeah, like you got Bad and Bougie, which like 120, and then you got like there's some like Juice WRLD songs that'll be like 150, 160.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it just has a large span of what it can do, and it has like it speaks to you, man. It's like it has like a demonic presence to it.
Even on the pop shit.
Yeah, like I remember, like years ago, like hearing that country song from the Georgia Florida line, that band, and it was like that song, if it's meant to be, it'll be, maybe it was meant to be, or baby, I don't know. At the end of the song, they go trap, and I remember I was always very excited about that, and my friend was like, "You like that? Like you like?"
Wow.
Like you like when they do that? I was like, I like trap, so when they go into it, I think it's cool. If they're just using it, that's on them, whatever. But I don't know. Who knows?
So those
what they got going on in the studio.
Man, so that energy, like the something about the way the sounds come together, it talks to you.
Yeah, it's extreme. It makes you feel cooler. That's why I think Tom Segura and Christina Pajitsky on their podcast, they're very popular. They were talking about I think it was theirs. They said someone said they should name their dog Trap Remix. That says a lot.
Wow.
I was like, oh, that is amazing. If I didn't even have a name as an artist, I would name it like Trap Remix. Especially on a project where I knew I would only do trap. Nah. Dog name's funnier, but I thought it was funny at the time. They had another name too, but I forgot it. But the one that stuck with me was Trap Remix. Fuck yeah, man. But shit, yeah, man. I don't know where we went here. We're talking about Juice WRLD. It was a powerful documentary.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on HBO, right?
Yeah, HBO Max.
HBO Max. Oh yeah.
It was dope. It's just cool when people keep the cameras on, even in your darkest places, you know? That's a special thing. You wouldn't get these pieces of extreme human life without that. It's like the soft white underbelly, you know what I mean? Except in the mix.
Yeah, man. Document your life and tell a story. And maybe kill yourself first. Alright, I didn't say that.
No doubt. But yeah.
This video violates YouTube policies.
Definitely don't kill yourself. Do all the things
don't
to do the opposite of
If
such.
you are feeling that, please get help. They have a suicide hotline. But if you're listening to this, you're probably feeling a lot better about yourself. Because we make fun of ourselves at the expense of ourselves. So for your enjoyment.
It's a comedy. I'm not saying that I'm funny at all, but life is just a divine comedy. Let's go.
Amen.
I think we're done with this one. I think that's what we're trying to do right now.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Agreed.
Motherfuckers.
Out.
Cool.